Hey Elevate, my name is Bailey Ozanich. I'm a senior, obviously, and I'm homeschooled. I know a lot of people have their opinions about homeschoolers, trust me, but honestly, it's been the greatest experience ever. If you're homeschooled, don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged by the jokes or oh, do you actually learn anything? Because you do, trust me. You learn more life experience being homeschooled than you do being in school. It's given me the opportunity to do amazing things, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. Elevate has had such a big impact on my life. I only started going about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, with my friend Samantha. We were both too scared to go alone because we didn't know anybody. So we came together, and we've been in the same small group ever since. We've been friends for the past who knows how long, and it's just, don't leave your friends. If your friend is struggling with something, help them. They are a gift from God, honestly. So are siblings, but siblings you have to live with. Friends you pick. Pick the right friends. If you don't know if you're picking the right friends, ask for help. Because friends make such an impact. My small group has been so amazing and welcoming and just so wonderful. And, if you're a senior or, doesn't matter who you are, play the games. Those create such amazing memories. I remember one of the last games I played was the shopping cart race in the parking lot. And it was me and Emily Spancel. We were on a team against two other senior girls. And it was it was a lot of work, but it was so fun. And I just remember afterwards, me and Emily going to the bathroom, and because we both thought we were just going to throw up because we just ran and ran and ran, and it was exhausting. But it was so fun. I remember just sitting in the bathroom with her, just talking to each other, just trying to cool down, even though it was 60-something degrees outside and dropping. But just sitting there with her was just probably one of my favorite memories of Elevate. We would just start laughing at certain things or whatever, but it was so cold outside. You couldn't even see through the mask, like the helmet shield or whatever. And so as the person in the cart, you don't know where you're going. It was such an awesome time. I'm playing Kajabi. Oh, so fun. So if you get the chance, play the games. I definitely at first didn't want to. I was scared to play the games. I was like, oh, I don't want to make a fool of myself. But hey, creates memories. You're going to make a fool of yourself sometimes. Better do it of your own accord than be forced to do something. Trust me. But just take in every moment. Every moment counts. This year, everything has been very different. So be very grateful for everything you get. Every single thing. I don't get a last night at Elevate. I don't get my last Aloha Night. But it's okay, because I'm moving on to bigger and better things. And I know that it's not the biggest moment of my life. It's just a moment. It's a stepping stone in my life. It's a stepping stone in this path that I'm walking. And God does everything for a reason. So he didn't wipe out Corona instantly because he knows it'll help us grow. It'll help us grow in our faith and in our love and in our relationships. So don't get discouraged. Just live every moment for God. And with your friends, and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Bye.
Hi, Elevate. It's Corinne. I just wanted to thank you so much for the past 6 years of my life. I remember being a 7th grader and coming in and being new and just meeting the girls in my small group and Ashley, my youth leader. And now I'm a senior and I'm getting ready to leave. And even in this crazy time of quarantine, Elevate has been so impacting and encouraging in my life. And I just wanted to thank you for that. I think that Jesus has truly become the Lord of my life through the past few years, and Elevate has definitely been a part of that. Even though I became a Christian when I was 7 or 8, it's truly crazy to see how God kept pursuing me and chasing after me and being there for me in the last few years. And I'm just so thankful for all of it. Thank you, Ed, for all of your messages. They've been so encouraging to me and just so meaningful and heartfelt, and I'm definitely going to take everything I've learned into my college life. Thank you for all the girls in my small group. I'm so glad I got to know each and every one of you, and just praying together and sharing each other's struggles and each other's triumphs has been amazing, and it's so rare to have an opportunity like that. And of course, thank you so much to my small group leaders, Ashley and Madison and Kayla. Being able to open up to you and be vulnerable and share everything with you and get advice from you and encouragement from you has been so encouraging to me, and there aren't enough words to describe how meaningful that has been to me. And it's incredible the growth that I've experienced. And I just remember the open mic nights and being bold in my faith and going up there and sharing things with the student ministry, and just how we were all encouraging each other in that, and encouraging each other to be bold in our faith. And I love that, and I want to continue to be bold in my faith into my college life. And I can remember one of my favorite memories was last summer at Hume when we had our, what we called a cry night, and we were just all encouraging each other, and we wrote letters to each other, and we were preparing just for this senior year that we didn't know what to expect, and it was going to be crazy, and it was insane to think that this was our last year. And I can just remember us all being there for each other and talking till like 2 a.m. even though we were exhausted, but it was so worth it. It was one of the best moments, and I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys and without Elevate. And thank you for the fellowship that I've had with all of you, and for all the lessons that I've carried with me and will carry into the future. And I just don't know what I'm going to do without it. So I wanted to thank you, and that's it.
Hey Elevate, it's me, Emily. I just wanted to make this video to say how much I love you all, millions and billions and trillions, because you guys are all so special to me and so near and dear to my heart, and I love you all so much. So I thought I would go through those questions and tell you all my thoughts. So something I wish I would have told my younger self 6 years ago is probably just to trust in the Lord and His timing, because you'll never know where you'll be. Like I am now in Valencia, California, and that is so crazy to me, and something that has changed my life and I will hold on to forever. And getting able to be here with you guys is something that is so special to me, and something that definitely impacted my year in the best, most positive way. So I'm so thankful for that. So being able to trust in Him and His timing is something that a younger Emily definitely could have benefited from, and something I still benefit from and need to refocus on every day. So yeah. My favorite Elevate memory is probably when Madison almost killed us trying to take us to a fish hatchery on the way to Santa Barbara for a group hangout. That was fun, and it was actually the first time I met Madison, so it's a good memory and a fun one. We almost died, but it was still fun. And honestly, this year would not be the same without Madison and Kayla. They have been so pivotal in my life this year, and I wouldn't be the same person without them. They showed me a lot this year, a lot about love and how to be a strong woman in the Lord, and how to share His truth and His love, and so much of them has become me, and so it's crazy. They are the most wonderful and genuine, and like I don't have the words for them. Like, I will hold them in my heart forever, and I'm gonna take them to college with me. I told them that. But yeah, I love them so dearly, and I will hold them with me forever. So yes. And then I also wanted to say thank you to Ed and Mercy and everyone behind the scenes, because we wouldn't be able to have Elevate without them. And I'm so grateful for them, because they do so much for us that we don't even know about, and then the stuff that we do see And we're all so grateful for that. So we love you, and I'm so happy that I got to meet you this year. So thank you to everyone, and all the people that I didn't mention in this video, like the other leaders that I got to meet, and all the people that were involved in games and snacks, and everything that makes Elevate run, and everyone that makes it a group and a family. And I'm so grateful for all of you, because all of you have had an impact on my life, and an impact on my family's life, and my friend's life, and everything. I couldn't explain my gratitude and my thankfulness and my love for every single one of you. It goes on and on forever and ever. So thank you. I love you all.
Alright, hey Elevate. So for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Josh Vandermeulen. I'm a senior here at Elevate. I've been in the church for, well, I guess almost 14 years. I've been here for a long time, ever since I was little. And I remember when I finally reached 7th grade and was able to join Elevate and go into it. I was super excited. I will say though, I was not as active in it as I should have been, and I do regret that. And I wish I could go back and become more involved, because I was just kind of the guy that was just kind of there some weeks, some not. I was very active in sports, so I didn't have like a ton of time, but I didn't really make that big of a commitment to it, which I regret doing, because Elevate kind of changed my life in a way. As I said, I was not very active in it. I was just kind of there some weeks, there some not, and I kind of just lost the desire to come. And around junior year, I started like hanging out with different people, and I kind of got lost in my faith and was not sure what I was doing anymore, or I didn't trust God with my life, and I started to get involved in some things that were not good, and started hanging out with the wrong people and doing the wrong things. And eventually, right before my senior year, I just kind of was like, I need to make a commitment back into it, and I need to kind of restore my faith. So I started coming back to Elevate. I started getting closer to the people in my small group, and I just kind of got to know everyone a little better. You know, I want to thank Jordan Hubbs. He really helped me kind of get back on track, and it kind of made me want to keep coming to Elevate. So senior year has been a lot better due to it, and this is kind of the first year that I've really committed and been a huge part of it, and it really changed my life around. I started, praying every day and kind of getting in the Word, and I just saw a total transformation in who I was, and it was definitely noticeable from the people around me. They kind of noticed that I was different, and it's been such a great year because of it. So again, I just want to thank Elevate. I wish I could go back in time and tell myself to, get more involved, because it's such a good program, and just the people you meet, it's just really good to be in an atmosphere around other believers and to just be able to worship and come together and have fellowship. I recommend getting really close with your small group and just being honest with them, because, the more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. So again, for those of you guys who, have a few years left to Elevate, really cherish it. Really devote your time to it and do as best you can to show up every week, because in the long run, it makes a really big difference in your life. I just want to say thank you to Ed and to Jordan, and we've had from my time being here, we've had quite a few small group leaders that have all left and gone on things, and Jordan has stayed with us the entire time. So again, I just want to thank Elevate, and I was glad to really be a part of it all these years, but especially this senior year, and just being able to enjoy every moment of it. So again, thank you, Elevate. Bye, guys.
Hello, Elevate. So my favorite senior memory was probably the cookout we had at Billy's house. At that cookout, the boys controlled what the girls ate, and we just made a bunch of meats, and it was pretty fun. And if I tell myself something from 2 or 4 years ago, probably just make friends, Don't be afraid to reach out and meet new people.
Hey Elevate, it's Emma, and I just wanted to start by saying how thankful I am for this ministry. Elevate has played such a major role in my life for so long, and I remember coming in as a 7th grader and being welcomed in and getting to know so many new brothers and sisters in Christ. If I could go back and tell myself something, it would be to just seize every opportunity that I could and to really step out of my comfort zone. because Elevate is just the perfect and safest place to do that, and in order to learn and grow in my relationship with Christ. And I'm so very thankful. And I've made so many amazing memories over the years, from crazy nights at Hume, going full send with all my friends for senior year, all of the fun nights just at church, and all the games, and the messages, and the open mic nights, and especially my small group times, just such valuable times, all of those. And I've really changed as a person since I came to Elevate. It really taught me how to make my own relationship with Christ, and I was always pushed to be more Christ-like. And I wanted to thank all of my youth leaders over the years, which was Cherie, Ashley, Sierra, Madison, and Kayla. And I wanted to thank them for being such amazing examples in Christ for me, and always being there for me, and just really pushing me and challenging me. And I wouldn't be who I am without them. And I also wanted to thank Ed for all of his amazing messages and his faithful service to this ministry. It's been so fun having him as a friend and getting to just have this amazing experience here at Elevate. And I also just wanted to thank everyone who just made Elevate possible. It's been amazing, and I'm just so thankful, and Elevate will always be a part of me. So yeah, I love you, Elevate, and I wish you all the best. Bye.
Wow, what's up, guys? This is my farewell video. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 6 years already. I remember coming in as the shyest, chubbiest, just, you would never expect that to be me when I was coming to 7th grade, you know. It's been really crazy. I gotta give a big shout out to, first of all, my small group leader Jordan Hubbs for sticking with me all 6 years, always being there for me. You know, he's always been there to help me out and talk me through stuff and call me out and stuff, and it's been great growing up with him. I also gotta give a huge shout out to our youth pastor Ed. My gosh, thank him for always being there for me as well, and always. There was a mosquito, no way. Dude, that's insane. I thought they were dead already. Yeah, I gotta give Ed a huge shout out for always being there and always being willing to hear me out when I talk. And oh, man, he's been such a cool leader, you know. That's what I've been trying to really stress out right now, is that he's been so awesome, and I can't believe it's been coming to an end as a student here. So it's pretty incredible. Man, I got so many stories, you know. I probably have had a story with each one of you who's watching this video right now. So you guys probably have one about me somehow, you know, and it's really awesome. All these memories that I've gone through these past 6 years are coming to a close, and you know, it's sad in a way, but at the same time, you know, one of the main things that Ed drives on us is the moment we graduate from Elevate. We're hecking out, bro. We're hecking out. And, you know, it doesn't mean that everyone is gone from Elevate. You know, some people go into leadership and all that stuff, but it's growing through these crucial years with Elevate. But once you're done, you know, it's time to get out of the nest. And it's really cool being able to experience that, you know, firsthand. Because I remember back when I was 6th, 9th grade, seeing these seniors, dude, these guys were like yay tall, and I was already a tall person for my age. So having to see these people like graduate on their own terms, and then being one of the people for this year who graduates, it's really amazing. So yeah. Oh, what would I want to say to Malachi, who's coming into 7th grade right now? I mean, 1, love God, period, you know. That's the main thing. Trust in Him. Do all the things that people tell you to do concerning God, you know, in the church. And it really is assuring, you know, going through all these years, having people tell you all that stuff. So yeah, listen to them. Love God, okay? Trusting the Lord. Number 2, for Malachi in 7th grade, have confidence, bro. Dude, no one really cares, okay? So you in 7th grade, actually start doing the stuff that you wish you wanted to do. You in 8th grade, keep on doing that. You in 9th grade, okay, maybe you should slow down on doing all the weird stuff, you know? don't drink a cherry Dr. Pepper before going downhill from Hume. So yeah, maybe you should ease it down a little bit on the crazy stuff. But you know, have confidence. Number 3. Wow, there's a drone. That's crazy. Number 3. Stay hydrated. That's all you gotta do. Oh man. Be bold. Be crazy. Follow all the fruits of the Spirit. Love God most, but love people as much as you do, maybe even more, and that's all you really have to do. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. This has been part of my life, you know. There is no other way to say, you know. I can't say that this is the greatest moment of my life. This has been the best 6 years of my life. I can't say that. The only thing I can say is this has just been a crucial part of my life, you know. And if you're watching out there and you're a younger kid going up, you should really commit into your small groups, really be present in here, because this place is awesome and you will learn that. So yeah, this is Malachi. Elevate. Peace out. Bye, guys. Yo, what the heck is up, guys? This is a little bit past the time that I filmed. I completely forgot about this one part that I was supposed to do during my speech. Here's the notebook that was passed on down for me from Luke Smith. It's passed down during it's been going on for many generations, and yeah, I'll be passing this down to one of the juniors, so be expecting that, whoever it is. At this point when you're seeing this, you'll know who it is by then. So love you, buddy.
Hi, my name is Dylan Larkins, and this is my senior farewell video. If I could say something to myself like 4 years ago, like, it would be just have a great time. You meet a lot of amazing people here at Elevate. I met so many great people here. I've met all the guys in my youth group, even people outside of that small group. It was such a great time being here for 5 years, I think it was. I started when I was in 8th grade, so yeah, 5 years. One of my favorite probably moments in Elevate would probably be whenever our small group got together and made a film, because I don't know, it was just fun. We all got to hang out together. We got to act as characters. It was just fun. And then we had our what's it called? We had like bloopers at the end. It was so funny. We all just worked together as a team to make a great film, and we won 2 years, which was pretty cool. I think we were also the first freshman boys to do it. But yeah, it was just a great time. That was definitely one of my most favorite memories. But yeah, I just want to thank a couple of people that helped me through my journey with Christ. First, I want to thank Matt Ackerson and Jordan Hubbs. You guys are both awesome. You helped me a lot when I was going through some tough things. You've always been there. I can always send you guys a text, and you guys will just help me through whatever I'm struggling with. I know I can count on you guys. I want to also thank everyone in my small group. You guys are my brothers. Like, no matter what, I'm appreciative of you guys. I'm so lucky to have such a great group of friends, and I'm glad that I can call you guys my friends, because you guys are there for me. We've been friends for since I've started. I felt like we instantly connected. I wanted to also thank my cousin, Malachi Heffernan, for showing me Elevate. He's the one who invited me at first to join. He said, "Oh, bro, you should definitely come over." And I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, and I loved every year of it. And I'm sad that I have to leave. I just want to thank everyone. I want to also thank Ed and Mercy. They're amazing people, and that's it.
Hi, Elevate. For those of you who don't know me, I'm McKenna, and I've been going to Elevate since the summer before my junior year. So it hasn't been that long, but it's been very sweet. this ministry has had such a crazy impact on me. I've grown so much in my relationship with God through Elevate. There's been so much growth. It's actually kind of crazy to look back on who I was when I joined Elevate and who I am now. My relationship with God has definitely changed. It's grown so much deeper and so much more meaningful, which I'm really appreciative of. Something I wish that I could tell myself as I entered Elevate is to be more bold in my faith. I think confidence in general and being outgoing in general is something I struggled with a lot. Still kind of now, but I definitely wish that I could have told myself to be more confident in my relationship with God and to be more outgoing and bold with my faith. I think that's something I struggled with a lot, especially then, and I think that's something that I needed to hear, was just to be confident in my faith. So yeah. And then my favorite memory at Elevate has to be the base camp this past summer. It was really fun to just kind of take on those leadership roles and to be a part of other small groups. It was really cool to be able to lead other small groups and talk with younger kids, especially the 7th and 8th graders. I loved getting to know them, and the underclassmen. That was really fun to form some sort of relationship with them. Especially as a senior, I just feel like that's really important to form relationships with grades below you, especially in church. I think that's just really important and impactful. So I really loved that, and not only for getting to know all the other grades, but also I just feel like that was such a great moment and time to bond with some of the other seniors. I feel like there was a lot of really fun memories, a lot of silly moments and late nights at Elevate that I definitely really cherish. Let's see, people I want to thank. I want to just thank Madison and Kayla. Madison has been my small group leader since I joined Elevate, and every once in a while my small group will join with Kayla's. So Kayla in general has just been such a great influence and impact on my life. She's such a sweet and caring person, and I just really appreciate the relationship that I formed with her. But I've grown really, really close with Madison, and I love Madison so much. She is the sweetest person ever. She just is so caring and so kind, and I just remember right off the bat how welcoming she was, how easy it felt to talk to her and to open up to her, and she's just such a great person. I remember one time I just needed to talk to her so bad. I was having a mental breakdown. It was not great. And Madison basically dropped everything to meet with me, and I appreciate that so much more than I can express. That is insane, and I just love her so much. I also really want to thank Ed. His messages have always been really great, and often exactly what I needed to hear that week, which is really cool the way that ends up working. But yeah, Ed's messages have always been really great. I feel like I've learned a lot from them, and I really appreciate that. Also, Ed is just such a fun person to get to know. I've definitely really enjoyed getting to know Ed, and I appreciate just everything he does for this ministry in general. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna miss Elevate a lot, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm Tori, and I have been a part of Elevate for really just my senior year, but it's been one amazing year, and I'm so thankful for experiences that I've had, like the friends that I know that will last a lifetime and the memories that I will never forget. If I had to choose one memory, it would probably be any small group time. I really enjoy diving deeper into the messages with sisters in Christ and just being able to be transparent with them and really get to know what's going on in their life and pray with them and love on them and care for them. I love every moment of small group, and I'm really going to miss it. I'd probably also have to choose this summer when the seniors watched the sunrise up at Hume Lake. It was an amazing sunrise, pretty indescribable. I loved just watching God's creation at work and being able to worship Him and read His Word during that time and just watch the sunrise. It was absolutely amazing. If I were to tell my younger self anything, it would probably be that I should have joined Elevate earlier, or at least gone more like when I was younger, because I didn't, and just been able to like dive into Elevate right away, because it goes extremely fast, and in a blink of the eye you're a senior and going off to college. But it's absolutely amazing, and I really probably should have joined earlier, but I'm glad that I had this year. I would also like to thank my Elevate leaders, Madison and Kayla. They have been absolutely amazing. I love them so much, and they have helped me grow this year just in my relationship with Christ, and leading me and teaching me and loving on me and just texting me out of the blue, always asking how I'm doing, always there for me. So I'm really thankful for them, and I miss them so much right now, and I'm going to miss them when I go off to college. And I love you guys so much. I would also like to thank Ed for everything he does for Elevate, just the so many hours he puts in to really help us grow in our relationship. But thank you, Ed, for all you do. And finally, I would like to thank my Power Rangers. You know who you are. Bye, guys.
Elevate. Let's start with some shout outs. Firstly, I'd like to shout out Grace Clark for giving bomb haircuts. Secondly, I'd like to thank my small group leader, Jordan Hubbs. Thank you for sticking with our small group for as long as you have. I know you sacrificed so much time and effort just to pour into us week after week. I'm just so thankful for just like the talks that we've had and how much you've impacted my life. Thirdly, I'd like to shout out Eggs and Things with the boys. Gotta bring that back after quarantine for sure. Fourthly, I'd like to shout out the boys. My guys, my small group, other dudes small group. You guys are the homies. I'd like to shout out Malachi O'Connor for being my best friend and always being there for me. I'd like to shout out the Power Rangers, JV, Bori, Courtney. Thank you to my parents. You guys know I love you. And shout out to Greg Clark, just for being my mentor. Nobody gets me like you do, dude. Thank you for teaching me how to lead worship and just spending the time on me and just pouring into me whenever you can. I so appreciate you, dude. And lastly, thank you, Ed, not just for the messages week after week, which I really do appreciate, and God has spoken through you so much to me, but for the little things like the talks in your office and even talks in the Wendy's parking lot. You have impacted me so much, just giving me a place to talk and just let it all out and process just everything that's happening in my life. So thank you. Okay, now for some favorite memories. I have so many to choose from, but I'll choose two. One story was at Level A, where I was in 8th grade and I drank 4 Red Bulls, 2 Monsters, and half a Rockstar, I think. Probably should have died. Turned into a persona that I called Carlos, and I started talking in an accent for like the next 5 hours. I literally had to run in circles. I had so much energy. I was literally just sprinting around this furniture. It was so dumb looking back on it, but it was so funny. Another story is up at Winter Hume, this past Winter Hume, where a man named Varney Spancel drank many Monsters, and homeboy turned into a gorilla. I mean, literally trembling, shaking, because he had so much energy. And of course I had to fight him and wrestle him, and of course I lost, because have you seen Varney? He's literally massive. But that was just super fun, and I'll always remember that. Okay, so now for some advice. If you were me 2, 4, 6 years ago, I would say to you, go to everything. I mean, seriously, go to every trip, every camp, every seminar, and most importantly, go to Elevate. It pains me truly to see people who just give up on Elevate because it's not instantly awesome. It's not, you don't instantly have a bunch of friends. And I totally get it if it's If you have sports or another commitment like a job, that's a different story. But my small group leader has always said, with this ministry, what you put in is what you get out. So are you going to be the guy or girl that shows up every third week and doesn't really talk to anybody? Or are you going to be the guy or girl that tries their best to show up every week to build those friendships, to build those relationships? Are you going to be the person that just comes and say hi to someone that's just kind and just nice? Sometimes all someone needs is just someone to say, hi, how are you doing? And that can change their whole night. It's really up to you who you want to be. So what are you going to choose? But anyways, guys, I love you. I love this ministry you don't even know. And I'm so pumped to see where God takes it. But anyways, Elevate, I love you. And goodbye.